Okay, I know what you're all thinking. This isn't a stream. Bear with me. Hello, MikeRo here. Welcome to the season finale of my FM19 Aston Villa save. I was going to stream it tonight, but due to circumstances, I tried doing a little tester stream earlier today, and for whatever reason, my stream key isn't working. It's all a little bit mucked up at the moment. I'm trying to fix it. So what I thought I would do is we'd do a bumper episode special to finish the series. We have now got 4 games left. I'm also not well, so that's not really helping the situation. But I said I wanted to get it done today. I am going to get it done today, and I'm also going to try and get time to do the first episode of the Arsenal FM 2020 save for tomorrow. Spoilers. So since the last time we met, which obviously was the 2-0 defeat to Valencia, we beat Wolves 1-0 and we beat West Ham 2-0. We drew with Valencia away at the Mestalla in the Champions League, but we are out, which means that there is only the Premier League to fight for. 4 games separate us from glory, and they are some pretty tough fixtures as well. First up, we're going to have Tottenham away at the new White Hart Lane Stadium. Then we're going to have Manchester City at home, followed by Palace at home, and then an away trip to St James's Park on the final day to take on Newcastle. And I'm hoping that on that day we will be able to secure our first and only Premier League title. Setting the scene then, and we are currently 4 points clear at Manchester United at the top of the table, which means that we can afford to lose a game. And if there was one game I'm guaranteed that we're going to lose, it is the one coming up in a minute against Spurs. City are 9 points behind us, but have a game in hand, but you kind of feel that it's maybe a little bit too late for them to get involved in the title fight, just because they've not left themselves enough time. However, if they do beat us, then maybe that opens it back up again. We will see. Tottenham are there or thereabouts as well. It's worth noting they're currently in 4th, so this is why this makes this fixture so tricky. But they're 9 points behind and on the same amount of games, so I definitely don't think that they are going to be involved in the title. You can tell there's been a very evenly matched contest between us and Spurs over the course of the save. We've won 8 times, drawn 3, and Spurs have won 7 times. So if they win today, it makes it completely even to end the series. Let's hope that's not the case. The biggest compliment I can pay this team is that we're doing it with arguably a smaller and not as talented squad as everyone else that's in the top 4 or 5 chasing for this title. But we have got some good news, which is that Anthony Martial is now back. Aura Mora, not quite back, but he will play before the end of the season, you hazard a guess, because he's only got 6 days until he is fully rehabilitated from his injury. So, line up today then against Spurs to get us kicking off in this bumper episode. Christensen's a goal, Fila, Mai, Markovic and Hassan make up the back 4. Bentancur and Vile in the middle as always. Martial, Navarro and Gaetan are in behind Mick McWilliams. Robert Navarro having this somewhat of a little bit of a renaissance. Scored against West Ham in the last game and has been playing at 7.10 or 7.1 if you prefer since he's come in. So he's been pretty decent when he has played. It's a very good backup option to have off the bench. Glenn Hazel is still on the bench. We're looking at their lineup here. The boy we have to watch out for, he broke our hearts a couple of seasons ago, Tim Martin. Scum, I think is probably the best way to put it. He is the guy who scored 2 goals for Watford on that final day, which put us out of the league contention and basically denied me the first title, which is why we wouldn't have even done the season had I won that title, to be honest. So, thanks, Tim. So I told the boys that the media have given them a lot of credit lately, put on a worthy display, because that always seems to get a good reaction from everybody. We'll do a little bit of opposition instructions. Tunnel. Send assistant. Away we go for the final episode of FM19 on my channel. And it's been one hell of a series. This is probably the series that's really been the most... I don't want to say it's been the most fun for me, because I think Getting Hammered will probably be my favourite one, and I've obviously got a soft spot for it considering it's the first FM series I did on YouTube. But I preferred this one this year to the Southampton save. It's been obviously a bit more of a long-term project. I've really enjoyed every second of it. Some of it's been very frustrating, but I just really want to finish it on a high, you know. I just really want to finish it on a high, and Gaetan getting tackled by Toussaint isn't really going to help me with that. We deserve to win a title out of this. For the amount of work, the amount of effort we put into this, we deserve something from it. Oh god, Dele Alli, driving through. I hate Tim Martin. I hate Tim Martin. I hate Tim Martin. It's his 12th goal of the season, 1 minute in, we're already 1-0 down. I hate Tim Martin. Did you know that I don't like Tim Martin? Have I made it clear yet? Berg and Dombele, Dele Alli here drifting forward. And it's not great defending from Mai. He gets caught the wrong side, and Tim Martin, first time, drills it into the corner of the net. We already have some issue. Please don't let it be one of those episodes today. We're obviously going to be keeping an eye on the other fixtures at the moment as well. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to get the latest scores up here. City are playing Watford and United are playing West Ham at the moment. So obviously we're going to keep an eye on that. Gaetan whips in a free kick. Markovic. Svetozar Markovic makes it 1-1. Come on, boys. I'm going to be very pumped in my celebrations today. Every goal matters today. every goal matters all the time, but more today. Gaitan has been my player of the year, whips it in, Markovic rises high, heads it into the far corner. What a finish. Get in, 1-1, come on. Another highlight. It's already been an action-packed start to the episode and to this game. Come on, boys. Toussaint on the ball now, plays it back to Davinson Sanchez. Still there, obviously, and he's a very decent player, Sanchez. Got a lot of potential. Lozano, don't let him run at you, Fila. Lozano hits it to Ali. Good header away by Hassan. Now, can we spring a break here? Gaitan takes it wide. He's isolating himself a little bit. This is going to have to be a good ball. And he hasn't played it. I could see that a mile off. I've got a bad feeling this is going to be a second for Spurs here. Dele Alli drifts forward. Dele Alli hits it. It's 2. Every shot seems to go in at the moment, and Dele Alli has scored. And for all the good work we did from getting back into it, it is already 2-1 again. For God's sake. This Gaitan, I knew when he was running away that he just wasn't he was isolating himself. He ran himself into a cul-de-sac. Poor. I mean, Christensen can't do anything about that. Another highlight in the 13th minute here as we fire it to Gaitan, who's got a little bit of making up to after losing the ball. Watford are beating City, which is good news. Bentancur on the ball to Robert Navarro. Navarro bends it, hits the post. Of course, there's no one there to pick up the rebound. There never is. It's Leicester City game I'm keeping an eye on, and I'm more keeping an eye on the United and West Ham game at the moment. Corner to us here. Gaitan whips it in. Doesn't beat the first man, and Tim Martin's got a run on here. This could easily be 3, and we are in some serious trouble. Martin to Dele Alli. Ali. Oh, he's missed. I thought he was going to square it, and that's poor from Dele. That was a really, really open chance from there, and it's end-to-end stuff here. This is anyone's game. Alright, well, 2-1 to Spurs at the break. 0-0 at the London Stadium so far between West Ham and United. I can't really afford to admit with. I got aggressive with the boys and told them I'm not happy, and I'm not. And I'm just wondering what I need to do now to fix this. We've not done much wrong. We've just not really been very creative. So I'm going to get the wing-backs to push forward a bit. Let's get them a little bit further up the pitch. See if we're dominating the ball that much. Let's get forward a little bit more and try and get at Spurs and pin them back. Because at the moment it feels like they're doing a lot of damage down the wings and the flanks. So let's try and pin Ali and Lozano back. It'll be their risk then if they leave them open. Mick Williams is having a shocker and he's got to come off in a minute. Although I've just seen him play a nice ball out to Fila there. Fila on the ball. And don't give it away. Decent ball. Gaitan! Oh, he's in the post. Gaitan! Oh! Right, Martial's not been good on his return either, so Diaby's coming on, and I'm not hesitating. On comes Glenn Hazel for the very disappointing Mick Williams. He's probably going to be dropped for the game against City because he's just not playing very well. He's just not playing very well at the moment, Mick Williams, and I need more from him. He is my big striker, and I've given him the number 9 jersey essentially this year. I've said to him, you are my man, go and get me the goals, and he's to a certain extent done it, but towards this end of the season he's falling way short of the standards that I expect. And United have taken the lead against West Ham. Leon Bailey on the score sheet. This is not good. Right, we're going to take Bentancur off, not because he's done anything wrong, but Leon Goretzka is going to come on. I can't change the shape. As long as we're dominating the ball, I feel that there's chances here. We just need to start taking them. Come on, boys. Just a draw will do me nicely here. Or come on, West Ham. Someone do me a favour, please. I can't see it. This second half has whizzed by. Oh, here we go. Navarro now on the ball. Back to Hassan. Hassan to Fila. Hit it. Fila. He does hit it. Vile. And to... Oh! Satin in Vile, you flipping beast. It's only his 4th goal of the season. It's a Desmond 2-2. An incredible strike from an incredible footballer. Field as well here. He's blocked and Vile picks up on it. I said we don't score from rebounds. That is incredible. Goal of the season, surely for us. What a finish. Can we win it? This is the stuff of champions. And West Ham have equalised. Romelu Lukaku against his old team. He is equalised. Oh my god, I'm getting too excited now. Come on. 3 minutes of added on time. This will do me fine. My eyes now are on the London Stadium. City have equalised in the last minute. It looks like it's going to be no change at the top of the table unless Gaitan Mateka clears it. And that's it. 2-2. A great start to the episode. A thrilling game. Second half, not so much. Dele Alli gets man of the match. I'm going to say assertively, you've done brilliantly to come back and get a draw. Well done. They are a good team. There's no getting around that. They are a good team. And that is brilliant for us. Another game ticked off. And City now are really up against it. They need to beat us at Villa Park if they are to have any aspirations of winning the title. But the more important thing is that with 3 games left to go, United are still 4 points behind. Romelu Lukaku, I absolutely love you. We'll have a look at the final fixtures as well. Yeah, United, you expect them to win that. Brighton and Cardiff at home and Watford away. They should win those 3 games. And we'll double check on City. Obviously, we know they're going to play us. They've got us, Southampton, Spurs and Wolves. So some difficult games in there, to be fair, as well. What? The City game now is absolutely crucial. We beat City. I think we're halfway there. We're nearly there. Alright, next up, City at Villa Park. Again, very even. Actually, it is even between us. 6 wins each and 4 draws in all the meetings we have had so far in the save. The only doubt for us is Aurel Mora. And the only change we're going to make is I'm going to take off Mick McWilliams, who's been really poor in recent games. I'm going to bring on Glenn Hazel. I'm actually going to tell Mick McWilliams he's not been very good either. I'm going to say to him, warn him, and then say passionately, say you have to start playing at a higher standard. He said, I'll work harder. Good man, Mick. Good man. I'm actually dropping Robert Navarro today, and I'm going to bring in Matisiak. He's played really well whenever I've played him this year, so I fancy him to come in and do a decent job. Other than that, it is completely as you were, but Glenn Hazel is up front instead of Mick McWilliams. So actually, it's 2 changes. Very concise. Last time we played it, they gave us a 5-1 thumping, so we do owe them a little bit. Danny Olmo was absolutely on fire in that game, and he's a player that always gives me loads of issues. In Football Manager. He doesn't look brilliantly physically, but like technically and mentally he's incredible. Raheem Sterling's been playing out of his skin this year, playing at 7.65, even though he's only made 21 appearances, 6 goals and 10 assists. Is pretty decent. 32 now and still rapid with 16 pace and acceleration each. I'm going to get passionate with the boys and say, I know a lot of you will be keen to avenge what happened last time we played City, so go out there and express yourselves. That did not go as well as I hoped it would. Usually that gets a very good reaction. But I've managed to bring it back with the faith chat. Let's make sure we show Raheem onto his left foot, because he's not so good with that as he is with his right. Away we go. This is probably the biggest one now. Well, actually every game is now the biggest one. Everyone's a cup final. We're going to be keeping an eye on the United and Brighton score as well. We can't keep relying on teams to take points off of United for us. We need to start winning games ourselves and keep it in our own hands. United are 1-0 up and Leon Bailey continues his good goal scoring form. So pressure is on us now to make sure that we win this game. And 20 minutes in, not been the most entertaining. Only that Antonin Vile... Leon Bailey scored again. Antonin Vile into Bentancur. Come on, boys. We just need to get a lead in this game. Lovely ball from Bentancur there to find Hassan. Back to Bentancur. We're just going to have to rebuild again from the back here. Keep it patient. It'll be fine. Matisiak. Good run. To Martial. He darts inside. Martial gets in! 1-0. His 11th goal of the season. Matisiak proving that I was right to bring him in with a delightful assist. Get in. 1-0. Whatever United can do, we can do better. Good play here by Matisiak. Nice ball into Anthony. He skins his man and then drills it into the far corner. Ederson nowhere near it. 1-0. Well deserved. Get in. Another highlight here with only 2 minutes left to go at the first half. Gaitan. Yeah, good man. Don't give it away. He's giving it back to Markovic. United 3-0 up now, so there's no chance of Brighton doing us a favour today. Markovic into Gaitan. All we need to do is win our games. That's all we can control. Good ball by Matisiak there to find Hassan, who whips it in. Glenn Hazel, back post. Hits it. Goes in. In off Ederson. It's 2-0. Oh, I should be giving to Glenn, really, but obviously with the rules of the game, I suppose it is Ederson's own goal. Great play again by Matisiak. He's making it tick today. Ball to Var, Matisiak here. That ball there is superb. And Hassan with the first time cross. That is a wonderful ball in. Hazel gets to the back. And Ederson's got no chance. Should probably do a bit better, but it is a little bit unlucky. 2-0 though. And this was the game I was really worried about along with the Spurs one. This is going to give us a chance of, if we beat Palace at home, we'll win the title. Oh no, I can't cope with this. The pressure's too much already. 2-0 at the break. Just passionately... Very happy. Keep doing what you're doing. Let's not panic. Let's keep it calm. Keep doing what we're doing. Kovacic has come on for, or Kovacic has come on for Lucas Torreira. I never know if it's Kovacic or Kovacic, if you know what I mean. But at the moment, doesn't matter, mate. We're 2-0 up. Don't care. Who cares about pronunciation? I do, because I'm a massive grammar police, man. English degree. Yeah, but you can tell with the way I conduct myself on camera. Oh dear, hello. Sterling's upended Matisiak, and he's already been on a yellow. Raheem Sterling gets himself sent off, and that is not going to help City's cause one bit. We're 2-0 up, they're down to 10 men. Let's give them a pasting to make up for that 5-1 thumping last time, shall we? Martial into Matisiak. He's been so good today, Matisiak. Bentancur. Good ball out there to Fila. Fila whips it in. Edison catches it. Well done, mate. Well held for a change. Actually, I'm not going to congratulate him. He's the reason we're out of the Champions League. We're out of the FA Cup final. Vile now on the ball. Come on, let's just keep it nice, keep it low, and just keep pressing them. I want to really, really hammer it home at the moment. Matisiak. Great save, Edison. Square it back. Oh, unlucky. Hazel should have been there. He's on his haunches again. We're all over them here, and this could get ugly if they're not careful. 20 minutes to go, and it's another highlight for us here. Lovely ball from Aston Villa to Goretzka. He hits it. Oh my god, someone's concussed. Goretzka. Oh my god, how many times are we going to hit the post? That's the second time today? Third, might be? I don't know. We've hit the post a fair bit, though, in this episode. And we're on the break again here. We're on the counter. We're on the attack again here. Goretzka. Oh my god, he's at the post again. Then Gaitan taps it in, but I think that's going to be offside. I'm pretty sure he's going to be ruled out as offside here. Yeah, VAR intervenes, he's offside. But Goretzka's just hammering the posts at the moment. Crossbar challenge, he wins every time. 3 minutes of added on time, we've done the job today. But Glenn Hazel's playing at 6.4, so we're doing it without the strikers, to be fair. Glenn and Mick Williams both playing really poorly towards the end of the season, which isn't really what we want. Brighton comeback starts now, 88th minute, they've got one. Vile, goodbye to Diaby. Go on, mate, hit it. Oh, unlucky. It's nice to have Diaby back here for hopefully a title-winning season. 2-0 win. Actually more comfortable than I thought. It's looking a little less dramatic than I thought in this game. I thought this was going to be the big one. I'm going to say the boys, it was a very good performance, but I'm going to have a little bit of a knock at Glenn Hazel and just say I'm not happy with your performance. You look to switch off. Well, someone's not playing in the next game. City's Premier League title hopes are over. Correct. That they are. So now it is a straight shootout between us and United, but we are still 4 points clear. God, I would have had £126 million to play with in the next transfer window. Nuts. 2 games to go then. And we've got Palace and Newcastle. United have got... Who did they have again? God, short-term memory loss or what? Watford and Cardiff. Right, okay. I'm so nervous. So, here we go. Provisionally, the final fixture of the season. If we win. It is us... top of the table against 20th place Crystal Palace. Watford are playing at the same time against Man United. Anything less than United win there and we will be crowned Premier League champions. Obviously, if we win our game, then we will be Premier League champions. So I'd rather we just went out there and got the job done. And I'm only going to make one change from the last game, which is that Mick Williams comes back in instead of Glenn Hazel because Glenn didn't play particularly well. He had his chance, he didn't take it. Matisiak retains his place in the lineup because he was fabulous against Manchester City. They're going with a very defensive formation here, it's safe to say. Jack Land's man that I need to watch out for. He's very good, as is, I think it's Leon Wood at the back. Yeah, he looks pretty decent as well as a right back. But we should be beating them. They're 20th from the table for a reason. I expect nothing but a win from this to keep our good our good run going. The boys didn't react to that. So obviously there's a few nerves in the dressing room. I can understand that. There's a few nerves here. We've been here before. It was on the final day last time, but we've been here before. Can we learn from it? It was 2 years ago now. Some of those players that were there are still here. Can we learn from it? If we can just get an early goal, I think that will settle a lot of the nerves. And that's good from Bentancur out to Gaitan. Look how many Palace shirts there are between us and the goal and Gaitan. That's not a good precedent, mate. I don't really want you shooting from that far out, if I'm honest. I'm going to get the league table back up instead of the latest scores at the moment. Let's just keep with that. And then obviously it's more helpful for me to see it in numbers whereabouts we are. It's so quiet in here because I'm just incredibly tense. I obviously I want to commentate, but I'm just so incredibly tense that I don't really know what to say. Gaitan whips in. Mick Williams! Yes! He's got one! He's back! His 26th goal of the season. He's chasing the golden boot at the moment from Ollie Fell at Arsenal. 1-0 to Villa. Gaitan, of course, with the assist. Wonderful ball in. Palace missed the header in the defence. And Mick Williams is there on hand to tuck it in. Get in. Good damn start. Champion. Not yet, not yet. Vile over the ball, whips it. But later makes the save. Lucas might it back. Oh, he nearly did, but not quite. Bentancur on the ball. Lovely ball out to Hassan. We're strutting our stuff a little bit here. We look like champions. We deserve to be. Hassan. Pen. Lee Probert's blown up for a foul. It looks like it was a tight call. I think it's going to be a penalty. It is. It is a penalty. Who's taking it? Anthony? It's got to be Anthony. Martial to step up to take the pen. That could provisionally make us Premier League champions. Martial tucks it away. 2-0. 20 minutes gone. And as they're bottom of the table, they've not played very well this season. You would expect us to go on from here and be Premier League champions. I can't believe it. Come on, please. Anthony Martial tucks it away. Great finish. United are losing to Watford. Oh, that would be some poetic justice if Watford denied them the title just the same as they did to us. That would be wonderful. And then all my, well, not all my hatred for Watford would go, but that sort of resentment might dissipate a little bit. Fila, front post. Oh, Leno's tapped it in. And I can feel it. I think it's done. 3-0. Leon Wood, unlucky. Flicks off him. Catches Leno out of his front post. It's 3-0 to Villa. And we are looking like champions. And at the end of this game, I think we're going to be crowned them. The deflection completely throws Leno. He should probably still do better. It's unfair on Leon Wood, bless him. 3-0 before the break. 7 points clear at the top of the table. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I've got a smile as big as the points gap to United at the moment. I'm just... We are cruising. 3-0. And you know what? For the second half, we're going to watch it in 3D because I want to see the celebrations provisionally at the end, which is usually what happens. So I'm going to say to everyone, well played, keep it up. And instead of 2D Classic, we're going to go direct. So let's go 3D. Vile on the ball now. Spreads it wide. Anthony Martial. We go in search of 4. Mick McWilliams nearly. Martial. Can he find another ball? Dinks it in. Not quite. Matisiak hits it. What a goal by Artem Matisiak. It's 4-0. We are cruising to the Premier League title, and it is a party atmosphere at Villa Park. I cannot tell you how happy I am right now. Just realised actually the 3D replays, there's no point because it's basically the same as the way you watch it from the director. So it's just repeating the same goal. What a finish! I mean, we're absolutely thumping them here. Like we're not relenting. Oh my god, Gaitan whips it in. Matisiak. Oh, it's nearly another goal for him. He's been so good in the last few games that he's been playing. I cannot believe this. There's a few players that I want to be on the pitch when this happens, so we're going to make a few changes. Number one of them has got to be club legend now, Leon Goretzka. He was the first big marquee signing we made. He's got to come on. I'm also going to take off Anthony Martial. On comes Moussa Diaby. He needs to be here for this as well. I've never been as sort of emotional about winning a title as I am with this Villa side. I really haven't. Vile whips it in. There's a genuine attachment to some of these players. The players that have been there with me through all of it, as in like Gaitan, Goretzka, Grealish, you know, Markovic. There's a lot of players here that I've been through a lot with that were there 2 years ago when we came so close. And this feels like a really fitting way to end the save. I'm just sorry it wasn't streamed live, but I mean, I'm sure you'll forgive me for that. Markovic spreads it out to Diaby. Great to see him back in a Villa shirt as well. He was there at the start while we're in the Championship. That's a foul. Oh, he's given a penalty. It is a penalty. Leon Goretzka will take it. Go on, Leon. You deserve a goal, mate. Like I said, the first big marquee signing we ever made. Leon Goretzka scores. It's 5. And what a way to celebrate a title win. This is just phenomenal now. Leon Goretzka makes it 5. I cannot tell you how happy I am right now. 20 minutes to go. On comes Glenn Hazel. Not quite the hero of the save I thought he would be, but he has been a very decent player for us. There's no getting around it. His goal record is still very good for us. If only Jack Lancaster was here to see it. I miss you, Jack. He was the man that kept us up when we first came up. It feels weird not having him here. Diaby whips it in, goes out for a throw-in. Come on, Raf, just blow up. There's only 3. 2, 1. Okay, make it a little less anticlimactic. Fila, Matisiak bends it. Oh, it goes wide, but it's all over. And the fans go mad. Yes! We've done it. We've done it. 5-0. Enjoy the success, boys. Aston Villa. We're going to confirm it now. Aston Villa clinch Premier League division title. I do not believe it. I genuinely thought this day would never come. It's nice that we finish on a high. It feels like we deserve it. We've finally broken the hold on the Manchester stronghold on the Premier League title, and it is done. And I know we got a game against Newcastle, but what I think I will do is I need a minute to let this soak in, and probably later on in the week when it's all sunk in, we'll have a look back on the save. I'll obviously let you know how the rest of the season goes, all the awards and stuff, and then we'll have a look back on the season, maybe do like a highlights best of or something like that, because it's been one of my favourite series, and we've just worked so hard at this. I've worked so hard to make this team into a Premier League winning team, and we've done it with a game to spare, so we couldn't possibly bottle it on the last day, which we have done before. But some of these players, Lucas Mai, I forgot about him in the game, but Lucas Mai has been here from 2019. Second season I brought Lucas Mai in, and he's been absolutely phenomenal, turning from a good Championship player into an absolutely phenomenal Premier League talent. This year he's played at a 7.42. A 7.42 for a defender. And his understanding with Markovic, incredible. Just, honestly, I'm properly emotional. Just magic. I'm going to leave us on this screen. Actually, we're going to get the full one up here. We'll go the full screen up here. Just soak it in. Yeah, just thank you so much for watching. It's been magic. If you have enjoyed the video and the series, then please do like, share and subscribe. Make sure you come in tomorrow at 5 PM Greenwich Mean Time, or GMT, for the first episode of my FM 2020 beta save with Arsenal. And just come on, you Villa, we did it, we won the title. Thank you so much for watching. I need to go and have a lie down and maybe a good cry. Just thank you for everything. Until I see you tomorrow for the first episode of FM 2020. Stay cool. Can't believe it. I never thought it would happen. I genuinely didn't think it was ever going to happen.